Ballot counting is underway in Mali after people across the country turned out in large numbers yesterday to vote in a landmark presidential election. Well, the West African nation is hoping to prove to the international community that it can make a fresh start following months of civil conflict and an army coup.
Despite concerns of bloodshed at the ballot box, Sunday's vote in Mali took place without incident. The polls stayed open for 10 hours as millions across the country decided between 27 presidential candidates. Should no one win an absolute majority, a second round will be organized for the 11th of August. Overnight, officials began tallying the results at hundreds of centers. Independent election observers have reported a high voter turnout, especially in the south. In the northern regions, which were occupied by Tuareg fighters and Islamist extremists for much of last year, the vote was supervised by UN peacekeepers, the Malian army, and more than 3,000 French troops. A fragile standoff was only agreed a few months ago, and French security forces have remained in the area to keep the insurgents at bay. While post-coup politics have paralyzed the nation, many are hopeful about this landmark event.
I
think this election is the most important election of all those we've seen in our country, for the simple reason that Mali has crossed a very difficult period, and after this election we will regain our peace and serenity. So it's an election that was very much desired.
Several local politicians and prominent NGOs had called for a delay, saying an election so soon after the rebellion could lead to further instability and crises. But this weekend's vote indicates that Mali is ready to forge ahead and start a new peaceful and democratic era.